Hello, everybody. It is live on KEXP, and I'm your host, Troy Nelson, from listener-powered independent 90.3 FM, KEXP in Seattle, and 92.7 in San Francisco. And we stream 24/7 at kexp.org and our free mobile apps. And these live performances are made possible by people just like you. So thank you for supporting KEXP. Very exciting day here at KEXP. We are in the room, in the KEXP live room, that is, with the legendary band The Wedding Present. And if you're all ready, take it away.
Thank you. Yes, we are. This is called Two for the Road, and I'd like to dedicate it to Charlotte. Wake up every morning seriously, because you're the very first thing that I see. And I could lie here making love to you all day, but there's a word out there just waiting for us. So grab your things, we're leaving. I've got a reputation to uphold. We've gotta hit the road, because you drive me to distraction, and I have category, no counteraction. So I'll wait for you in the car, you know I'm ready when you are. There is no reason to hang on, just hold on tight and going on. Ecstatic I was when you called. Oh well, I felt like my life's journey had just stalled. And no, it wasn't really anybody's fault, but I was lost and I had no directions. Darling, you came to my rescue. You became an escape route. Here I am in hot pursuit, because you drive me to distraction, and I have categorically no counteraction. So I'll wait for you in the car, you know, ready when you are. There is no reason to hang on, just hold on tight and going on. Hey!
Yes, you are listening to The Wedding Present, live here on KEXP, performing a brand new, unreleased song right there called Two for the Road. Going to do a little instrument change, and there will be more from the wedding
You
present.
say unwritten song.
Unwritten song. Yeah.
Yes, unreleased.
How did you make an unwritten song happen right in front of our eyes and ears?
Literally just made it up as we went along.
That was amazing.
Not something you see every day.
Yeah, your improvisational skills are just impeccable. Sounded like a real song.
Yeah. Surprising, really.
Yeah. Fantastic.
I'm out of breath now. Right, so this one is called Science Fiction. Aliens have landed, I don't know what they've demanded, but the Earth will never be the same again. They said, take us to your leader, you know the usual procedure. They demolished all our barricades, and then I woke up and the world was just the same as it was yesterday. We broke up, but I still call your name like I do every day. The world's run by a computer that takes care of every single thing we need. But if you've seen any movie, you'll know things never go smoothly, and we'll face a huge disaster guaranteed. And then I woke up and the world was just the same as it was yesterday. We broke up, still call your name like I do every day. And I do anything, 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 anything to stop myself from thinking about you. Yeah, I do anything, 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 anything to stop myself from thinking about you. You know, addiction, but instead I'm sat here watching science fiction. Spaceship for an interstellar day trip, and I went as fast as Einstein would allow. It belongs to some mad scientist, I don't know how he acquired it, but a time machine would suit me better now. So I could wake up and have the world be just the same as it was yesterday. We didn't break up, never went away. And I'd do anything, 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 anything to stop myself from thinking about you. Yeah, I'd do anything, 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 anything to stop myself from thinking about you. Yeah, I'd do anything, 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 anything to stop myself from thinking about you. Yeah, I do anything, 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 anything to stop myself from thinking about you.
You are listening to The Wedding Present live right here on KEXP.
The sun's already rising. I guess that's not surprising, because I find you mesmerizing. Moving fast, kissing and caressing, watching you undressing shouldn't be depressing. It's a guys, but my best friend's waiting, so I'm gonna pass. But it's so frustrating. Appealing, but I'm not double dealing. Moving fast, you've given me a fever, but I will not deceive her. You're never gonna leave her. I know at last it's a guy, but my best friend's waiting, so I'm gonna pass. So frustrating. You said, come on, come on, come on, come on. The answer's no. I told you so, you won't use me. I couldn't do what you want me to, because I don't want you, you just amuse me. You just amuse me. Because I never pretended. I guess this night just ended. It's a guys, I'm not hesitating. I'm just gonna pass. But it's so frustrating, because it's such a guys. My best friend's waiting for me now.
Fantastic. You are listening to The Wedding Present live on KEXP. That song called It's a Gas. The song before it, Science Fiction, from the 24 Songs album, from a band who just drove 24 hours from Minnesota to Seattle. And here they are with us in the KEXP live room right now.
Right, so this is quite a long one. Hope you've been warned. Let me just get this up here, and I'll see you in about 9 minutes. I spent all day trying to decide about the things that you said last night. Did they mean nothing, or were they filled with hidden clues? Can you really have steak till 3? Or orange slices of fall LP? I get so lonely when I get back from sea. And when someone brings up your name, I can feel myself begin to change. It's like a panic and a rushing sound in my head. A huge weight pressing on my chest, and now I spend hours trying to look my best, but it still meets you the day before I wash my hair. Oh, won't you put that down? Take me, I'm yours. When will we have this chance again? Oh, please just put that down. Take me, I'm yours. We might never have this chance again. Past your friend his book and another feeling when your hand returns to mine. I think I might as well stay out here. Oh, but can you kiss me just once properly? Well, of course I mean it. I think about you all the time. Oh, won't you put that down? Take me, I'm yours. When will we have this chance again? Oh, please just put that down. Take me, I'm yours. We might never have romance again. Warm hands and the things you say, you get lovelier every day. Warm hands and the things you say, you still get lovelier every day.
Mind blown. That is The Wedding Present, playing the short version of the song Take Me. What did you edited it down from the 22-minute original version. Also,
well, to be fair, it's 9 minutes on the record, and I did add a little bit more at the end there, just to make it a special for a KEXP.
Also a great song to test to see if you have a good drummer.
And what's the result of that test?
I couldn't take my eyes off him. Oh, right. Christopher is fantastic back there.
I should have taken my jacket off first, to be honest.
Wow.
Yeah, well, sweating now. That's not something you see every day in the studio, though, I bet.
No, not at all. 19 years of radio, that's the longest song that I've sat through and loved it from start to finish. That was awesome. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you all so much for taking the time. Once again, you're listening to The Wedding Present live here on KEXP. David, I just have a few questions for you and all of your band. And once again, we're so happy to have you all here, especially after such a long drive from Minnesota to Seattle. David, going all the way back to the very beginnings of your musical journey, before you started The Wedding Present, can you tell me about being friends with Dave Fielding and how he and the Chameleons may have been an inspiration for you to do music full time?
Yeah, well, I was at school with him, basically, and I was very interested in pop music. He introduced me to loads of progressive rock bands, so I got into Genesis and Yes through him. And then one day I went round and he was playing The Clash, and everything changed in 1977 overnight. And so we were good friends. And then I went off, this was in Manchester, and then I went to Leeds University. And in the meantime, he formed a band with Mark Burgess and Reg Smithers, became the Chameleons. So I was studying at university. They were on the radio and doing sessions for John Peel and getting signed by Epic Records. And it was kind of a catalyst for me, because I thought, well, yeah, I mean, if they can do it, I can do it as well. We're just the same people from this suburb of Manchester. So, I mean, sensibly, I did finish my degree first, because I thought, if it fails, I will have something to back up.
Smart.
But so it definitely was an inspiration.
Yeah, because he goes off and does these amazing things musically, and you're like, wait a second. I
love the Chameleons. They're such a great band.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I look at everything that you have achieved with The Wedding Present, and a band that has seemingly done it all and more, started 40 years ago, like you say, students at Leeds University, playing shows in the various venues at the Students' Union, getting the attention of John Peel, making history by having 12 singles hit the top 40 UK charts within 1 year, only done before by Elvis Presley, but your 12 singles were all originals and his weren't. So I think your feat is
Elvis,
much cooler.
Elvis,
exactly. And also you've gained diehard fans from around the world. And now you have a musical called Reception, the Wedding Present musical, which is premiering at the Warehouse in Slunglow, Leeds. Can you tell us how this musical came to be?
I was just approached by this chap, Matt Aston, and he's a theatre writer, director and producer, and he said he wanted to make a musical, with connections. And I was going to stop you right there, Matt, because A, I don't know anything whatsoever about that, and B, I'm not even sure I like musicals. And he said, I like the ABBA one, Mamma Mia, that was good. Mm-hmm. But he said, well, he just felt that my lyrics were the perfect format for a musical, because they're all little stories about relationships going right and going wrong and stuff, and so so I've not really had that much involvement yet, to be honest. I mean, I've helped him, on certain technical things, but I'm going to I think he's casting it now and starting to rehearse it as we're on tour here in North America, and then I'll go back and see how he's getting on, really. But it's going to be, I think the Wedding Present have always done this, though. We've always, I never wanted to be one of those, make an album, go on tour, make another album, go on tour, Hence we did, Ukrainian folk music for a while. We did the 12 singles, as you mentioned. And I think the music, this musical is kind of like another thing that, where we go off tangent a little bit and surprise, I'm sure not everyone's going to like it, but, it doesn't matter really. It's just what we do sometimes.
What keeps things exciting?
Yeah,
just being...
And terrifying.
Yes, exciting and terrifying. Such is life. Can you tell us more about the yearly At the Edge of the Sea Festival in Brighton, and also about the Concord 2 venue?
Yeah, basically, about 17 years ago, we were in a Little Chef, which is a little terrible diner in the United States. I think they've gone now. And we were just sat around talking about, it's really weird on tour because, we're on tour with the Tubs now in North America. And you get really close to people because, you're living with them, 24/7 really almost, and you're on stage every night, blah, blah. And then you never see them again. So we thought it'd be nice to do this little event where we could bring people back. Well, the ones we like anyway. And and it kind of expanded from that really. And I've had this little festival now. It's the 15th one this year, and we do it every year. It's a little. It's not big. It's like 600 capacity venue on the Brighton seafront there, and we get bands I like or ex-Wedding Present members come back with a new band sometimes, and it's an opportunity to do some weird stuff as well. Like things that we wouldn't normally do on tour, obscure B-sides and things like that. So yeah, I love it.
Wow,
a lot of work.
I want to live your life. I like what you're doing.
No, you don't.
Well, honestly, thank you for the decades of joy with The Wedding Present. We really have been huge fans here since the beginning.
I know. I don't know how many sessions we've
I know.
done for this
I lost count. But I'm very honored to be in this room with all of you. And once again, thank you so much for taking the time to do
Thank you
this.
to KEXP for having us back again.
Absolutely. Well, you have all been listening to The Wedding Present live right here on KEXP.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.